My friends, welcome to 2024. Cheers to you. Cheers to us. I have a little bit of bone broth in here. I'm fasting, so I'm breaking a fast with some good protein, nice and warm. I'm so excited to come to you right now because we are planning an amazing 2024 in the Institute. I was going to say 2020. Wow. No, we don't want to go back. 2024, we're going forward. We're going this way. Although we take those learnings, we love what we have taken with us today. We have left what hasn't served us, and now we're moving into 2024. And as my team and I during the holidays, we're preparing for this 2024 curriculum because every year we take our past research, we take our past findings, we look at who we've served, how we have supported them, the impact they have made because of the tools that we have helped them with, the resources that we have provided women in leadership. And because we are a tiny research company, we take real life in real time data because we want to know what's going on in your life right here, right now. We don't want to theorize. We want to, yes, have theories, but then have the data and the research to back up those theories. And so as we're preparing, we had to look in the past. We had to look at what we did for our clients, what they did for their organizations, how they've impacted their organizations, their communities, their families. And then we look and try to project what's going to happen in 2024. And as we all know, in the US, it's an election year and it's going to be an interesting year. We've been there, done that. We know, we have an idea of what to expect. We don't know what's going to happen. But I want for you as a woman in leadership to be prepared with the tools that you need. And what we have done is we have proclaimed 2024 as the year of transcendent leadership. So let me share with you how we got to this theme, transcendent leadership. For the past few years, we have been building curriculum around this one premise that is the only way to disrupt status quo, by the way, that is antiquated, old leadership principles and ideas that have caused more damage than good for our people in our organizations. We have looked at how do we disrupt that status quo so that we can develop and train women leaders to become masterful leaders, because the way to solve for status quo, the way we disrupt status quo, is by creating masterful women leaders. And so here we were looking at all that data and wanting to take that data and that curriculum a step further because of what we are expecting in 2024, right? We're going to have interesting policies that will impact our communities, our pocketbooks. They're going to impact the way we run our organizations. And I, as a CEO and founder, am very interested in tax laws and policies that may impede my progress. And so I'm always looking at ways to support the women I serve because of what we're predicting in 2024. Of course, we take all that beautiful research we've collected and we're moving it into another level of leadership. And we're calling it transcendent leadership. Now, hang tight with me. Listen, transcendent leadership is practical, and I'm going to show you how practical it is in upcoming videos. And I encourage you to get on my email list so that you can stay close to what we're developing here in my research company. And so transcendent leadership looks at how to take our leadership and move it beyond the average, beyond the status quo. We're looking at ways to lead in very interesting times that, we're going to be challenged with. It's really going beyond or above the normal, the going beyond status quo that we're used to, or that we've been conditioned and programmed in our organizations and in our industries. And so this is the time for you to leverage all of your resources, to leverage your knowledge, to leverage your skills, to leverage your network so that we can move you into this year of transcendent leadership. And when I think of transcendent, I think of surpassing the ordinary. It's like, whoa, like we're going beyond what is expected. Like we're not taking status quo and disrupting it and taking it above two notches. Oh no, we're going above and beyond. We're surpassing what you have expected for women in leadership to do. No, we're transcending your ideas. We're transcending your expectations and your standards that you have put upon us. We are going to transcend those myths and all of all of those fallacies, all of those things that you have perpetuated for us women in leadership. We are transcending this, and we're going to use our leadership to do that. So this is the year, my dear leader, that we are going to transcend status quo. We're not just going to disrupt status quo, we're going to transcend it. And it's going to be left unrecognizable. And you're going to impact your communities with this mentality, with these skills, with this mindset, with the strategy that will transcend your communities. You are going to be able to use this in your nonprofits, in your for-profit organizations, or in your small, medium-sized businesses like mine. Whether you are a CEO or a senior VP, or you are someone who is just at the beginning of the pipeline of leadership, you will be able to implement these strategies, these skills, and the mindset that is required to impact your people at a level of transcendence. That's what you can expect in 2024. Here's what I want to do. I want to invite you into this opportunity. This is an opportunity that's right here, right now for you. And I want you to stay close to your email inbox, because if you subscribe to this link, and if you're listening to this, it is at drdenisesimpson.com/leadership. You're going to want to get on that. Let me make sure that's the right one. Yes, it is. You're going to want to get on my email through that link, so that you can stay close to all the exciting programs, podcast episodes, newsletters that we are going to dedicate 2024 to, which is Transcendent Leadership. So, my dear leader, I invite you to join my email list right away. Listen, I'm a researcher. I don't know anything about email stuff. I just know I send out emails with a ton of resources to help you, dear leader. So forgive me, I'm learning. But listen, I want to raise my glass to you. This is a moment for us to gather, for us to look into the future. Now listen, if you're someone who has trouble looking ahead, maybe past a year or two, don't worry. We're here right now, 2024. We're going to take it one day at a time. But know that what is coming is going to require you and I to use our leadership to transcend the ordinary. And we're going to do that together, because you are not alone. I know you're thinking leadership is lonely. Leadership can be lonely at the top. It can be, but it doesn't have to be, because we were designed, like the whole purpose of my research and training company is to obsess over you and obsess over the problems and the objections and the impediments keeping you from leading at your fullest capacity. That's all we're designed to do, is to solve for those problems that you're facing with, that you have been faced with. And we are going to do that together in 2024. So join my email list, drdenisesimpson.com/leadership. And my dear leader, another toast to you and the year of transcendent leadership. Cheers.